everyone. My name is Maria, and welcome to another Tranquil Tones ASMR video. Now, for today's video, I wanted to do something a little different. I thought it would be nice to share with you my top 40 favourite songs at the moment. I wanted to see if we have anything in common, and what better way than to do it on music. So last night I have written down 40 songs that I am listening to at the moment. Most of them are from the 80s, I won't lie. I am an 80s girl. I love anything from the 80s. That decade is just my favourite decade out of all the music. So, but there are one or two songs that aren't from the 80s. Some are from the 90s as well. So I thought while I'm doing that, I can brush Stephanie's hair for you. You guys will have to let me know if you remember or recognise any of the songs I am listing for you. So I have written them in this notebook of mine. So that's most of them there, and I've got some on the other page. If you all enjoy this type of video, me listing my favourite music, then I will consider doing another one, like maybe my top 40 90s music, my 60s, my 70s. I could even go into films, TV shows, series, you know what I mean? I think it's just a nice way for you guys to get to know me, and who knows, I could be introducing some music to you, what you might like. So I'm just going to leave my notebook there where I can see, and while I'm reading, I'm going to be brushing Stephanie's hair with this Sleeping Beauty brush. Just make sure my book doesn't fall back over. There we go. Okay, so the first song I have written down is from a band that I am absolutely loving right now. It's Fleetwood Mac, and the song is called Gypsy. This song is absolutely wonderful, and I am a huge fan of Stevie Nicks. Her voice is just amazing. And this song is, if you've never listened to it, please listen to it, because it's a lovely song. The next song is a Bryan Adams song. I absolutely love Bryan Adams as well, and he does a few songs that I really enjoy, but my ultimate favourite of his is Run to You. I absolutely love that song. Every time I hear it on the radio, I just sing it out loud, and it's just got a good beat to it. The guitar, it's such a really good song. I mean, most of Bryan Adams' songs are really good, like Summer of '69, but Run to You is my favourite. Sorry, Stephanie's head just doesn't want to sit still today. What's going on? Just going to tighten it up. Is that right? There we go. There, she won't move now. So yeah, Bryan Adams, Run to You. The next song is a song I've only just heard of, really. I think I recognise it from when I was very young. However, it's a song that it's probably my favourite song at the moment, and I can't stop playing it. And it's by the band Commuter, and it's called Young Hearts. If you've seen the Karate Kid film and the new Netflix series, well, it's not new, but the newest season's just come out, called Cobra Kai, then this song is featured in both, and it's such a brilliant 80s song. I can't stop singing to it. I play it in the shower. It's such a good track. I'm surprised I've never heard of it really since before. When I watched Cobra Kai the other night, I heard it, I was like, oh my god, I love this. And Cobra Kai is such a fantastic series at the moment on Netflix. It's like a follow-on from Karate Kid, and it's where the two lads have grown up, and oh god, it's so good. But yeah, Commuter, Young Hearts, really good tune. The next one is another 80s classic from the film Top Gun, and it's Kenny Loggins and Danger Zone. That song is I'm going to say this about every song I've listed, but it is such a good song. I love it when I play it in the car and I turn the volume up right up and I'm singing, singing my heart out, and it's such a cracking song. So yeah, Kenny Loggins, Danger Zone. The next one is Stevie Nicks, who was in Fleetwood Mac, still is, and it's her song Kind of Woman. I've never heard this song until I heard it in American Horror Story in the season Coven with the witches, and Stevie Nicks does actually make an appearance in a few episodes as well. And I heard this song playing in one of the episodes, and I was like, oh my god, this is such a beautiful song. You have to hear it. It's, any of you guys who watch American Horror Story, you'll probably recognise it. I absolutely love it. So yeah, Stevie Nicks, Kind of Woman. The next song is The Bangles, and it's called Hazy Shade of Winter. Now this is a classic song, originally sung by Simon and Garfunkel. I do like that version as well, but The Bangles is a bit more poppy and rocky, and I do like this version. So, The Bangles, Hazy Shade of Winter. Next is Belinda Carlisle. She has many songs that I really love, but this one is probably my favourite one, what she does. And it's called Circle in the Sand. I remember I used to play this song constantly when I was younger, when I was playing Spyro the Dragon on PlayStation. I used to always have music on in the background whenever I used to game, and Circle in the Sand would be one of the songs I would have on repeat. So yeah, Belinda Carlisle, Circle in the Sand. Next, another popular song is Bruce Springsteen, and it's Dancing in the Dark. I absolutely love this song. It really gets me going, really gets me want to sing. It's on the radio quite a lot, and I never get tired of hearing it. And for those who have seen the video and don't know, the girl that's featured in it is a young Courtney Cox. I couldn't believe that when I first found that out. But yeah, really good. It's a good feel-good song, I reckon. I really feel good about myself whenever I hear it. So yeah, Bruce Springsteen, Dancing in the Dark. Next, another 80s classic. I'd consider it maybe a power ballad, but it's Laura Branigan and Self-Control. I absolutely love this song as well. As soon as I hear it, I just can't stop singing. It's always on a power ballad CD, I reckon. Whenever I used to go in the shops and look, this song would always be on the track list somewhere. And it is a good driving song. When you have it on full blast and you're just driving, not particularly going anywhere, just going out for a nice drive. And having this one blasting, it's so good. So Laura Branigan and Self-Control. And the next one, which is song number 10. This song really, really gets me going. Oh, I always sing it in the shower. Full blast, singing it. And it's a very good, feel-good song. And it's a song what I can imagine being played in like drag queen shows and clubs. But it's Donna Summer and Hot Stuff. It's a cracker. It's a bloody cracker. It's a good disco song. If I heard this on in a pub or a club, I would like be boogieing in my chair. Such a good song. Really love it. So that was my first 10 songs. How many do we have in common? I wonder. Be interesting to find out. Okay, the next one. This song, I heard it on the radio once when I was travelling from Birmingham with my stepdad, and it came on in the car and I loved it straight away. I just beat the tune, and this song is actually was my friend Sarah's and her husband's wedding song, what they played. And I think they played it as she was walking down the aisle, and I cannot imagine it. I think that's absolutely awesome. So correct me if I'm wrong, Sarah. I'm assuming it was when you were walking down the aisle and not at your little wedding do at the end. But yeah, it's still a good song in it. And it's New Order, True Faith. I believe it was also in the film... that film with Christian Bale. Is it American Psycho? It's as soon as the film starts, they're all in this club, him and his mates, and in the song they play True Faith. Brilliant song, brilliant song. New Order, True Faith. Go have a listen. Next, gotta include the king of pop, Michael Jackson. He's done absolutely loads of songs that I love. Absolutely. But I chose my favourite. And my favourite song by Michael Jackson is Beat It. It's quite a fast song. I love the dancing in the video between the two gangs. Again, I can just sing to it as loud as I can, and it's such an amazing song. Michael Jackson, Beat It. Really good song. I'm sure many of you will know that song. Next, Bananarama and Venus. I remember listening to this years ago. My mum used to play it. I think she had the album on, is it vinyl? And I mean, again, I love Bananarama and I love a lot of their songs, but Venus is probably my favourite one. It's probably their most well-known one as well. But they didn't do Venus originally. Another band did. A band called Shocking Blue. They did it first, and even that version is really good as well. So yes, listen to them both. But for my list at the moment, I've gone with Bananarama, Venus. You will all have heard of that song. It's been on all the shaving adverts, for that razor for women. The next song is a bit more of a rocky song, but it's quite like a ballady song, and it's Led Zeppelin and Stairway to Heaven. I've heard this song a few times, but I never knew who sung it, and then I heard it on the radio a couple of years ago, and because I was alone in my car, I could actually properly listen to it. So I had no distractions really, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's such a good song, and I know a lot of people have this song played at their funerals. But it is a good song. Stairway to Heaven. It's a long song, but it is such a good, it's a classic, really good song. So Led Zeppelin and Stairway to Heaven. The next song, another rock type song, is Alice Cooper and Poison. Alice Cooper has done a few songs I like, but Poison is probably my favourite. And you will all have probably heard it. Such a brilliant song. Alice Cooper and Poison. Next, this song I heard on Stranger Things. Now Stranger Things does have a fantastic soundtrack. Love all the songs on there. But this one stood out. I've never heard it until then. And it's the Scorpions and Rock You Like a Hurricane. Such a good song. I love it. A really good feel good song. I do like my 80s rock. I'm not into all the shouting like some bands like Slipknot. I'm not into all that. But I do love me 80s rock, whether it's like power ballads or something with a bit more fast beat or like really heavy or something what you can sing to, you know. But yeah, Rock You Like a Hurricane. Brilliant song. Next, again another band, rock band that did very well in the 80s and I think they're still together now, is Bon Jovi and You Give Love a Bad Name. There is so many Bon Jovi songs I love out there, but this one is probably my favourite. Yeah, as soon as I hear it, I just sing and sing and sing. It's one of those songs where you do have to play it loud, really loud, and to get the full oomph of it. Such a classic song and a brilliant band. I can recommend it. Next, this is another song that I found, what I heard in Cobra Kai, and apparently it was in Karate Kid as well, and it's by Foreigner and it's called Head Games. Foreigner's most popular song is I Want to Know What Love Is. Again, that's another classic tune. I absolutely love it. But Head Games, I've just heard it 2 days ago because I was watching Cobra Kai and they played it. And I thought, oh, this is absolutely amazing. This is awesome. So I Shazammed it on my phone, and when it said Foreigner, I was like, oh my God. But yeah, Head Games by Foreigner. Next, we have Journey, another 80s band, and the song is called Separate Ways. It does sound a bit futuristic. I think it is I heard it in the film Tron, and I thought, oh, this has got a great beat to it. You know, proper 80s vibes. And yeah, I love it. Journey's other popular song was Don't Don't Stop Believing. We've all heard that. Even if you don't know the band, you will have heard the song. But Separate Ways is another good tune from them, what I really like. Next, again, another popular 80s tune. Toto, Hold the Line. Toto, they also do that other song which is very popular called Africa. That is a really good song as well. But I do like Hold the Line. I really like that. It's just cool, easy listening music. So that's my top 20 done. We are halfway through. What do you think, guys? Be interesting to know if any of you do like YouTube these songs and get back to me and say, hey Maria, that's a really good song. I hope so. Okay, let's crack on. Next, this is more recent. I actually heard this song in the Netflix series Riverdale, and it's by Kat Pierce, and the song is called You Belong to Me. I think it was they played the song during the shower scene between Archie and Veronica, and I just fell in love with the song. It is such a great song. Kat Pierce, she and her sister used to be in the band The Pierces, and their music is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But yeah, You Belong to Me is a lovely song, and it's probably my favourite by Kat Pierce. Next, back to the 80s again. This is New Order. Again, I did New Order, True Faith earlier, and this is probably their most popular song they ever brought out, and it's Blue Monday. This song is played on all the adverts. I've heard it on like 4 or 5 different adverts. It is a classic, it really is. It is so good. The beat in it, it's mind you, it was Blue Monday. Yeah. I think I heard Blue Monday in the film Wedding Singer with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. That's another good film with some good music in. But I'm sure Blue Monday is in that film as well. Really good film, really good song, Blue Monday. Even the remix, I think it's like 10 minutes long or something. It's a long song, but it's really, really good. Blue Monday by New Order. Next, this song reminds me of my mum. She's really into her music as well. I come from a musical family. They have more or less all been in bands. They all sing, play guitars, play instruments, so music is very big in our family. And this song, my mum loves it, and she played it to me, and I really like it. And it's by Alphaville, and it's called Big in Japan. Really good song. Really, really good song. Proper 80s vibes. You can't beat it. Big in Japan by Alphaville. Really good. Next, this is another popular one. This is Billy Idol and White Wedding. This song I've heard everywhere. It's always on the radio. It was even in the film Wedding Singer as well. And I think Billy Idol even made an appearance in that film as well. It's just such a great song. Just that beat, that really good tune. If I ever got married, I will probably play that song. You gotta, it's a must. Billy Idol, White Wedding. Go check it out. Next, it's a song that I've never really heard of. I saw a video on YouTube once. I think it was of Dancing the Stars. It just popped up and I watched it because I checked how many views it had, and it had like millions of views on it. So I thought, oh, I'll have a listen. And the song is called I Follow Rivers by Likey Lie. I don't know if I've pronounced that right. Likey Lie, I Follow Rivers. Brilliant song. I think this was 90s. Or in the 2000s. I don't know, but it's a more recent song. Put it that way. Really good song. Next, we are going to the Rocky films, and this song is by Robert Tepper, No Easy Way Out. Proper 80s, love it. And I love Rocky, I love the Rocky films, and the soundtrack to the Rocky films is brilliant as well. I love 80s films and 80s music. It's just amazing, and this song is so good. Next, we have Billy Ocean and Caribbean Queen. Billy Ocean also did a few songs in the 80s, what you'll probably know, but this one is probably one of my favourites, what he did. Caribbean Queen. Next, now this band is very well known. There was a film about them that came out of maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and it did really well, and I absolutely loved this film. The band is Queen, and the song I have chosen is Another One Bites the Dust. Love that song, I just love the beat, and the film is absolutely amazing. If you're not a Queen fan, I think you will still like the film. It tells the story of Freddie Mercury really well, and I think is it Rami Malek? He plays Freddie Mercury really well, I think. Such a brilliant film. Next, we have gone for Roxette, and this song is called The Look. I believe this song came out like towards the end of the 80s, like maybe 88, 89, if I'm right. Bless her, the lead singer died, I think it was this year. She has got such a cracking voice. and Roxette, they've done a load of other songs that I like, but The Look is probably my favourite. Next, song number 40. Oh, sorry, number 30. Sorry, song number 30. Again, another very popular artist. We all know her. Is Madonna. And I prefer her music when she first started out back in the 80s. Some of her 90s music wasn't too bad, but her 80s music was fantastic. And the song sorry, there was a knock on the door. The Madonna song I've chosen is Isla Bonita. Love this song, absolutely love it. Madonna has done many songs that I love, absolutely love her music, but I do prefer her 80s stuff like Lucky Star, Material Girl, Like a Virgin, Papa Don't Preach. Oh, there's so many. I love Vogue though as well. Vogue's a good song which she did in the 90s. But yeah, La Isla Bonita by Madonna. So that was 30. We've got 10 more songs left. Next, this song is by The Police and it's called Message in a Bottle. You all know the frontman, Sting. He used to be a teacher before he started in The Police, which is interesting. But this is such a good song as well. I love this song. I've heard it for a fair few years since I was young. So yeah, The Police, Message in a Bottle. Next, another Fleetwood Mac song, and this is called Gold Dust Woman. Again, another classic song by this band. Really, really awesome music. They also did another one that I like called The Chain. I think that was played when Formula 1 used to be on. I don't know if they still use that song now, The Chain, but yeah, Gold Dust Woman is a fantastic song. Next, this is a song which I heard in American Horror Story in the season with the haunted hotel, and Lady Gaga was in it. I heard it during a scene and I just thought, wow, I love this song, this is really good. And it's called Lucretia, My Reflection by Sisters of Mercy. It's a rock song, but it's not heavy or anything like that. It's just, you've got to listen to it. I've heard a few songs off American Horror Story that I like. Really good soundtrack. But yeah, Sisters of Mercy, Lucretia, My Reflection. Another song that I heard on American Horror Story, again the same season, I think this was the haunted hotel with Lady Gaga. This is Sushi and the Banshees and it's called Spellbound. I've heard of Sushi and the Banshees, but I never really knew what they sang. Anyway, I heard this song and I was like, oh, I like this one. This is a really good song. So, Sushi and the Banshees. It is sushi, isn't it? Oh, I've said it wrong. Never mind. But yeah, Sushi and the Banshees and Spellbound. Next, this is another Stranger Things song. And it's by a group, I'm assuming it's a group that I've never heard of, called Oingo Boingo. I don't know if that's correct. Oingo Boingo. And it's called Just Another Day. And that was in, I think it was in, which season? Are we on to season 3 now, Stranger Things? Is it season 3 now? I think it was in the last season anyway, this song. Just Another Day by Oingo Boingo. Really good 80s. Oh, you just can't beat the 80s. Next, I actually heard this song when I was getting a tattoo done, and my tattooist, he's into big heavy metal rock music, you know, he likes all these different types of rock, and he had the radio playing and this song came on, and while he was tattooing me, I think it was my foot tattoo he was doing, I quickly just Shazammed this song, and I love it. It's by the band Heart, and the song's called If Looks Could Kill. Really, really good 80s rock song. And Heart, you will have already known some of their songs anyway, they're very popular. And they did that Barracuda, that's another good song they did. But If Looks Could Kill is just such a great 80s song, 80s rocky song. The next song I've chosen, well, this song was in a film that came out, I think last year or the year before, and there was a lot of backlash about it. It was on the news and people were moaning and complaining. But I really like the song. The song is by a well-known paedophile, sadly, Gary Glitter. And his song, Rock and Roll Part 2, was in the film The Joker. And this song really did fit the film. Anybody that complained about it and said it was disgusting, it was poor, that's absolute nonsense. Yeah, he's a paedophile, I don't condone what he did, but this song, what he did, was really good and it really fit the film perfectly. And it was on the scene where the Joker, he put his makeup on and he was like dancing down the street, and he went down these steps and he was dancing down these steps, and that's when the music was playing, and I just thought, oh, this is amazing. It's a really good song, really good song. So Gary Glitter, Rock and Roll Part 2. Next, this is another good rock song by another rock band, The Clash, and it's called London's Calling. This song was also featured in the film The Conjuring 2. that haunted house in Enfield in London. And they played this song in the film and it was so good. I mean, I've heard the song years ago anyway, but when I played it in the film, and it's one of my favourite horror films as well, I just felt it was so fantastic. So The Clash, London's Calling. And the last song I'm going to tell you today that I really like is by Blue Oyster Cult, and it's called Don't Fear the Reaper. This is a brilliant song, really, really good. Absolutely love it. Love the guitar in it. So Blue Oyster Cult, Don't Fear the Reaper. Fantastic. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed that. My top 40 favourite songs at the moment that I'm playing, that I like listening to. There are many, many more so that I could have included, but just no time. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed this video. It's just slightly different than normal. If you enjoyed this type of video, me giving you my favourite music, my favourite songs, if you would like me to do like a favourite film, favourite TV series, then just let me know, because I'm more than happy to do that. I love anything to do with music and film and Netflix and TV programmes. It's nice when you can all talk about a certain programme, you know. But yeah, I hope you're all doing very, very well today. I hope you're all having a brilliant day. And I will see you all again very, very soon for more Tranquil Tones Tinkles. Take care, everyone. And bye for now.